At 6:12 on a Thursday night, in a hospital service corridor, I listened to my mom's voicemail. "You're cut off. Don't contact us again. We're moving forward without you." By the next morning, their townhouse closing was stalled, and their lawyer was calling nonstop. My badge was still on. My blazer smelled like coffee and antiseptic. I stared at a cinder block wall while a janitor rolled past. I didn't cry. Looking back, that was when I stopped pretending this family ran on love. I worked in forensic compliance. My parents didn't respect it, but they loved using it. I checked paperwork, explained risk, and kept their messes from going public. This time, they were selling the old family house and buying a gated townhouse by the lake. The deal moved because I was the verification contact and had shared authorization on 2 linked accounts until closing. Not ownership, just the kind of access people assume they're entitled to. So I did exactly what my mom ordered. I disengaged. I emailed the title coordinator that I was no longer verification. I revoked my authorization with the broker. I suspended shared credentials pending revalidation. No threats, no drama, just clean exits. The consequences hit fast. The closing froze. Then a private care facility emailed about my grandmother's suite and asked for updated payment assurances. My stomach tightened. They were moving grandma on the same brittle chain of promises. By noon, my phone was vibrating nonstop. "Don't contact us again" became "Why aren't you answering" once paperwork stopped moving. My dad's voicemails went from "misunderstanding" to "call today." My sister went straight to blame. "Mom is humiliated. Do you even understand the damage?" I kept wondering when my consent stopped counting. My mom finally texted, "Vindictive, unstable, ungrateful, and fix it." No apology, just rage that I took her literally. That's when I realized she didn't want a daughter. She wanted a warranty. 2 days in, I had 58 missed calls and a message from a law office. "Serious problem, need to speak tonight." The lawyer finally said it plainly. My parents had been presenting themselves as fully funded to the seller, the care facility, and even a charity board my mom loved to impress. My dad had hidden debt, my sister had drained a joint emergency line, and people were still implying I was overseeing compliance after I withdrew in writing. I couldn't tell if they were reckless or just used to me absorbing the risk. So I built a folder like a case file. Voicemail, revocation timestamps, emails, screenshots. Then I got the line that made it personal. At a donor reception, my mom was calling herself a caregiver under extraordinary strain because of her estranged daughter. She was rewriting me in public before her story collapsed. So I went. The conservatory was all glass and polite smiles. My mom saw me and, for one perfect second, her face forgot how to perform. She rushed over, smiling too hard. "Why are you here?" "I was invited into the story you've been telling." My sister slid in. Expensive perfume and panic. "Can you not do this here?" she hissed. Then she grabbed my arm, hard enough to leave marks. Then a trustee turned and stared straight at us. Then my mom raised her voice half a notch. "This is about your grandmother," she said. So I said, "Then let's talk about grandma." After that, I asked the quiet questions. Did the facility know the deposit relied on a closing that hadn't happened? Why did my sister tell people I was still handling compliance after my written withdrawal? A trustee looked between us and asked gently, "So you weren't involved after all?" I said, "Not after I was told not to contact them again. I have the voicemail and the withdrawal notices if anyone needs clarity." My mom went that cornered, bloodless white. In rooms like that, paperwork speaks. I left. The fallout didn't wait. The townhouse went to another buyer. The old house sale collapsed under deeper disclosures and repair credits. The care facility pulled the reservation after inconsistent financial representations triggered review. My mom got asked to step back from her committee. My dad took work he used to sneer at just to keep debt from snowballing. And grandma, I refused to let them weaponize her. Through a separate, documented channel, I got her a modest, reputable placement with honest numbers. When my mom found out, she called it a downgrade. That word told me everything. A month later, the lawyer asked me to sign a statement clarifying my withdrawal timeline. I signed the facts and nothing else. It separated my name from their mess permanently. That fall, I bought my condo anyway. I signed a loan, clean pen, clean title, quiet that finally felt earned.